This is Commander-in-Chief, Master Teacher. Let me put that first. This is Master Teacher, Commander-in-Chief of the Earth Plane, the Messiah, coming to you direct. Welcome back, Reflections. Today I want to address my social media and how we've allowed the evil one to plague us. How we have allowed them to infiltrate and disrespect our platform. I'm talking to those that are God's children. See, it was said by Albert Einstein that the world will not be destroyed by those who are evil, the evil ones. No, the world will be destroyed by those who sit around and watch. I dare you allow these mortals, these mere mortals, these lower self-reflections come on our platform and disrespect your commander-in-chief. See, we must have order. I am your leader, literally. I am the chief commander of God's children. I am the Christ. If Jesus was walking on this plane today, it would be I. And I'm not talking about from my past. My whole journey led me to become who I become and speak the way I speak. I did not come here to argue. I didn't come here to argue the truth. The truth is to be experienced or felt its wrath if not listened to. Reflections. What amazes me is how disordered God's children have become. How you allow these weak, mortal individuals to run your life, plague our lives, plague our social media. This is on the internet. You let these people come on and put ignorance on our page and plague it to the point where you start to even believe what they say. You sit around. Yes, it's one of you each city. Yes, you feel like you're one person amongst many to even comment because the evil one plagues this planet at this time. But what you don't realize is that we're way more powerful. We're way more powerful than them. Yes, you feel like 1 out of a million people that understand what you understand. But it doesn't take many of us. It only takes a few of us. You feel like you're the only person in your city that understands what you understand. It's probably 1 out of every 1,000 people that are God's children. So you feel alone, but you're not. Because the truth is more powerful than anything, and everyone must come to the truth. We have an army. We might look light, but don't take us light because we are God. We are nature. The very air you breathe. We are part of something that's bigger than humanity. Humanity is a very small speck compared to what we are a part of. We are a part of the trees, the birds, the bees, and everything that is. Everything that is, that's our army. That's our navy. Everything that's in that water, that's our navy. The water is our navy itself. What do you think? Do you think that man can go against God? That man can live against the truth? When the very air that they breathe is what we are? Do you know how powerful you are? You don't have to be afraid of these people. You see them with their guns and their tanks. But their guns and their tanks are made from what? They're made from the earth, from which we bend. They're made from the elements which protect us because we're one with them. You can't touch us. We're protected by the elements. Those of you out there that are God's children, I call upon the warrior in your spirit. I'm not asking you to be violent. I'm asking you to stand up in the face of the enemy. They are wrong. Just because they have numbers don't mean that they're right. What's righteous and true is what I came to speak. I am your messenger. I come here to spark the minds of you. In my last video, I talked about a virtuous woman versus a Babylon woman. And, woo, I hit button in. Because the woman had been given a false sense of power. or all the dislikes, all the disrespect that was said. The comment section on my YouTube page from now on is being turned off until you have respect for your commander-in-chief. I'm talking to those that are under my commandment and understand what I'm saying to you and know who I am. You know who I am. If you deny me before them, right now, if you deny Nature Boy before man, you will be denied in front of the Most High. Because I am the messenger. I am the Most High in human form. I'm tired of playing these games. I'm going to let you know the truth straight out. I am the commander-in-chief of this plane. I am here for God's children to collect the elite. Those that hear my voice are hearing the horns go off. This is very serious. We are forming God's army. Every military, we are the police of this plane. This plane has been taken over and infested by the cancer cell. Cancer are cells or people that have been documented with what? Lies, deceit, false information. They are GMOs. They've been genetically modified. That means the information that they live by is modified. They don't have the divine truth, so they can't live the divine truth. So what they create is a hell realm. But their civilization is coming to an end now, and I am here. My consciousness is here. It has come through Eligio Bishop. Eligio Bishop has passed away. It has came through his DNA. It has chosen Eligio Bishop to come through. I am, and who I speak to is those that are God's children. I'm not speaking to everybody, but everybody's convicted. If I wasn't the truth, they wouldn't respond. They would just keep moving. It would sound like a crazy man. And they wouldn't respond. But the reason why they respond is because it's the truth. If I was lying, why would they take the time? If I was a crazy man, why would they take the time to even respond to a crazy man? They are convicted by the truth because the truth hits you here. So the woman there, they said, oh, he came from a woman. All of them came out of a woman. I came out of a man, and I came out of a woman. I came through the penis of a man. Simple biology. Simple. Why do we forget that we come from a man as well? What is wrong with you? Why do we forget that we come through the penis of a man? And that the egg that is sitting in a woman is lying dormant till the spirit touches it, the spark. I came through the penis of a man. Out of the testicles of a man, half of me came, and that half was a spark of something that was lying dormant in a woman. It gave her the spark, the energy. Without that spark, that egg would be asleep and dormant and dead in a coma. So God comes in two parts, male and female, masculine and feminine. The masculine comes and gives the spark. If you think of the yin and the yang, the masculine is the force that comes, whoop, and it hits and gives its force to the yang, to the yin. And that thing goes around, and it goes around, it doesn't resist. It is. But the male is the beginning, the spark. You take whatever we give you and you make it more, and that's the truth. But we are nothing without you. That's because in our higher self, we created you. We created ourselves, we created both male and female for their purpose. If you look at the physical body, it will tell you their purpose. We're not equal in value. We're equal in value, but we're not equal in function. There's two different functions, period. But God's army, I want to get back to that. But God's army must, and I said must, have respect in order for your commander-in-chief. I am your commander-in-chief, not Babylon. I have given you orders. I've told you what to do. I am here not to argue with mortal beings, genetically modified organs. I don't have time for it. The comment section is down. My passion goes to the followers that allow these demons to plague our platform. Shame on you. Shame on you for not speaking up. It is being recorded. All of your thoughts, everything you do, you cannot hide from you. You are being recorded. All of you. You know what's right. You know he's speaking the truth, but you don't stand up with him. Because their numbers are large, what appears to be large. Please. You can't box with God. We are too powerful for them. You don't know who you are. Because you don't know who you are, you don't speak up, so you are a coward. You don't speak up for the truth. You know you should, but you don't. You let them plague our page. You let them disrespect our platform. And you're being recorded. And you will get paid for your deeds. I want all you to know that everything you think is being recorded. It doesn't matter. And those that go against me are going against their own self, for I am your higher self. I forgive you, for you know not what you do, but you will perish for it. Your deeds. It's all mathematical. And believe me when I tell you, the truth is here and it comes through me. I am the way, the truth, and the light. I cannot deny my purpose. I cannot deny who I am and what I came to bring. I came to bring structure and order. If God could come down to this plane in human form, it would sound like this. And it would do what I'm doing. It would look like this. If it awoke it in you, it would start to look like this. It would start to speak like this. It's come with a two-edged sword. It's a two-edged sword. This consciousness has come to collect the elite, to separate the mice from the men, to separate God's children from the dead, to take the living and the dead has been convicted by the truth that has been sent through them. You have heard no one speak like me, but this is power. And all of you out there that choose consciously to play the obstacle, you will pay. You will pay. You will remember this face, because I am you. I am your subconscious. You didn't just bump into me for any reason. You on my page, you're talking shit, and you will have to remember me because I'm in your subconscious. I popped up in your world. You didn't pop up in mine. I popped up in yours. You were convicted by what I'm saying, so you commented. When you commented, it is being recorded into the Akashic Records and will be replayed back to you at the end of your life cycle. Then you will know that you went against the Christ itself. You went against your own self. And it was recorded. And there will be no excuse. It won't be, I didn't know. You didn't know because you didn't want to know. You were in the age of information. The truth had convicted you. But because you had your own hang-ups and your own debilitations, this is what you did.